Yes, it
we've
is.
not done it
Because
yet.
you're here, Jim. It's going to be great.
Okay.
And we've got so many stories to get through.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge fan of yours. This is today's running order. It's gone.
Godski, I'm going to do that to my notes.
Sorry. Do you want to just... Jim, mine wasn't actually the running order.
Oh,
it was just a piece of paper for sound effects.
This is carnage anyway. Look at my notes, all you that are watching on the tubes. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It says Jack Grealish.
We had a meeting earlier on and Jimmy was like, I'm going to make some notes.
The meeting, right, for all you listening,
careful.
It was unbelievable. It was carnage, weren't it?
We get paid for that.
It was the best meeting I've ever been in. I was
Jimmy kept looking for cameras saying this can't be real.
Why is that not filmed?
Well, you know why it's not filmed. We'll be arrested.
So good. I can't believe... Have we ever done a bit together?
You and I, when I was doing Soccer M's All Sport show, which was a Friday show, you and I played a round of golf together.
Did we?
Me, you and Tubes went out on the golf course.
I can't remember that.
It was
so
a long
you must
time
have been
ago.
really good.
No, awful. That's why we went. And you were incredible. You're still a great golfer.
Okay. Yeah,
We've got lots to get through between now and 7.
So
I've got so many notes, right? One of them, just so you can sort of set the scene quite nicely, because you're a former Ipswich player, producer Joe. I don't know if I've mentioned this before.
He's all over me, by the way. Yeah, left me alone. Since
so embarrassing. Honestly, it's so embarrassing.
I'm only Joe. Love you, Joe. Thanks for it. And thanks for the money as well.
When he's not paying you, you know that.
He is.
Okay, that's news. He's just
got a little deal on the side.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I've heard that about Joe. When he knew you were coming in, he went, "Oh, I've got such a great story about Jimmy Bullard." And we were like, "No, don't let Jimmy tell it on air." And he went, "Okay."
You're going to rip me fresh.
No, you're going to tell the story.
Yeah.
Right? So he claims, producer Joe claims that when you played for Ipswich, with 10 minutes to go before kick-off, he saw you running up the road to get to the ground.
Oh, that's a blinder.
Is that true?
See, this is where stories get exaggerated. It wasn't
Was it 5?
No. Yeah, it wasn't 10 minutes. So often, what people don't get about me, I was a proper pro. I was hardly ever late. So this was a one-off. It wasn't 10 minutes before kick-off. It literally, I always remember it. Because I don't know if you ever drive into grounds and you think you're close to the ground when you walk into a ground because the floodlights are really high, but you're actually further than what you think. So I was driving to the ground.
So hold on, this is your club?
Yeah, I was playing for Ipswich.
So you've been there before?
Yeah, I've been there before, but we're held up by traffic.
Okay.
And, it happens to the odd human. But anyway, I'm on the way down to the game, and say we had to be there for 1:30. I can't remember the time. It's about 1:15, 20 past 1. I know if I stay in that car, I'm not getting there. So I say to my driver, Baz, I'm going to have to get out and make a run for it. Me looking at the floodlights seemed like it was quite close. Oh, and what a mistake.
How far away?
What a mistake. I'm legging it. I've got my boots on the back, and I remember, and my wash bag in my hand. Every footballer has the old Louis Vuitton wash bag.
Yeah.
So I'm bolting it
a
down.
real one or fake one?
Nah, snide. Anyway, more to the point. I'm levering it past all the fans, and the mullet's going 10 to the dozen. All I hear is Bullard, I'm going past. And I swear it took me about a 12-minute. And I've absolutely blew a gasket. The manager was Paul Jewell. As I've run in, I know his son really well, Sam, right? And as I've run in, I've nicked past Sam, and he's gone all the best. Like, as I've gone into the turnstiles, I've gone straight past it. I've gone straight into anyone knows Ipswich's ground. I've gone straight into the change room on the right-hand side, but the manager's office is the first door you have to run past. Mm-hmm. I have nicked in front of Paul Jewell by a whisker, right? But I'm sat down on the bench. Oh, and when you've run so hard, and I felt it coming up, I thought, I'm going to go in here. This is hurting, and all the players are looking at me. I'm absolutely wringing wet. That game, my mum and dad come to watch, and I remember doing a warm-up. I was gone. My legs
in the warm-up?
Oh, mate, my legs were gone. Like when I'm not exaggerating. That's the bit I'm not exaggerating. The run was redonkulous. It was like hurting. And it's the worst half I've ever played. I got dragged at half time.
Did you?
Yeah, my legs totally went.
And he didn't know?
No, he doesn't know to this point, I don't think. He probably does now.
This is going out, you know that?
Yeah, I don't care. I'm retired 10 years anyway. But yeah, nutty. That was hard. Yeah, I should have. Mate, he'd have given me a massive fine for that as well. That is one I've dodged.
What would it have been?
It would have been
in the bags.
It would have been. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't on saucy money then, but it would have been enough to hurt you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It would have been, oh, really? Gaffer, do me a favour. Done well with you at Wigan. It would have been one of them.
Why, if you're a professional footballer, why has 12 minutes killed you?
Because I've done it at pace. I don't care what a professional athlete you are. You do anything at pace. You do it at pace for a minute, it's going to hurt you.
Yeah.
You know?
So Joe has exaggerated the story by saying it was 5 minutes before kickoff. That's unusual, Joe.
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
The
he exaggerates a lot when he talks.
Oh, Joe?
Yeah.
Does he?
When he talks to the lady, yeah.
Okay, we'll find out. We'll get him on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
what do you mean we'll get him on? What are you talking about?
We'll get him on here. But we, it's running past the fans as the blinder.
That's
you know what I mean?
amazing.
You imagine running past.
Do you know what? People will tell the story, and I saw Jimmy Bullard.
Yeah, of course they will. They
of course
love
you
it.
didn't. No, I swear to you, it was Jimmy Bullard.
Yeah, it was me. All they could see is the back of a mullet, though. I had my hair down back then.
The one in that shampoo advert?
That was awful. Don't, Anne. Do me a cheesy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I won't never come on again. You're going to have to drop that.
You will definitely come on again.
Of course we will.
Because you love
Too
it.
much
We love you as well. We've got loads to get through. We're going to get your views on all things. England, Man City. In fact, we'll start with Man City because their winger, Jack Grealish, has been living it large since his side, of course, won the treble at the weekend. Wales legend Dean Saunders joined the Breakfast Show, said he thinks Grealish is the bloke everyone wants to be mates with.
We're Man City and we're on the again.
I've got to say, Jack Grealish, every time I see him speaking on the TV, he's like your best mate that everybody wants, isn't he?
No.
He's like a normal lad.
Yep.
He went, I was rubbish out there.
Yep.
And then he goes on to tell you, he's crying his eyes out. And, I seen him on the plane. He's still got his kit on. 7 o'clock in the morning.
I think we all love Jack Grealish, right?
Oh, mate,
we
he's
absolutely
spot
love
on,
him.
isn't he?
I think football needs mavericks in it. He's certainly one of them. You were one of them as well.
Massive.
How important do you think his role is to Man City being successful without going too heavy? I know it's all about wins and goals, etc.
Yes.
And also to the England side as well, because he's not been a regular in that starting 11.
Yeah, first up, and I think you're absolutely right. That I've been a massive Jack fan before all of this. I see it coming a long way off, But to have a character like that around the changing room alone and around all the players we were speaking about earlier, I can relate to it a little bit. I'm not putting myself in Jack Grealish's league as a football player, but being that character, it's an addiction. It's like, I see Jack, he'd be going in, he'd be playing that sort of laddie character as he is. He had it at Villa. He's had it all his life. And I think that's a massive pull, especially where the team there's haven't got a great English contingency there. To have Jack, he's at the heart of everything. He's at the heart of every celebration, which I think is massively important. Pep talks about celebrating when you win. Very important. So, yeah, to have him, and I've got to say, I've been a massive fan. I keep saying it.
You speak to him?
Yeah, I texted him earlier saying, look, Jack, I'm coming on talkSPORT, etc. Like, I love you. Good luck. As your 3 trophies going. And he texts back, wow, I'm in a world of pain. What a legend.
So that he's managed to type that after, 72 hours on it?
Yeah, brilliant. And I love the boy. I think he's unbelievable for English football. And I think we should look after him.
With what he had when he was transferred to Man City, everyone was talking about that price tag of £100 million, which is nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
But he had to carry that weight on his shoulders while he was playing. He's come out the other end. I think we all love Jack Grealish. We all love a Jack Grealish.
Yes.
Those kind of characters. Do you think there's anyone watching? I'm not going to take calls from negative people today. I just don't want to.
No, don't do that.
No, but will there be anyone that's looking at that thinking, oh, you shouldn't be drinking? Because I look at it and I think, you know what, you're a young kid. That probably, knowing Man City it will, but that probably won't happen again, the treble.
Yeah.
And you've every right to enjoy it. It's been a long season. You've been under so much pressure. Isn't it great to see sports people at the end of a season? I know he's got an England game coming up if he's picked, etc. But still, at the end of a season, just to relax and be like one of the lads.
And you're absolutely spot on. I'm probably the wrong person to ask because I'm a person that you don't have to win to enjoy life, for me. Do you get what I mean? Don't have to win the treble. Go and enjoy yourself if you won the Premier League. I'm one of them. I'm a bit careful. I don't like to... I hope people don't put Jack on a pedestal too much and then chop the legs off of him. Let Jack be Jack. Let him celebrate once when he wants to celebrate. I just think, yeah, do what you want, Jack, man. Like, you're a young kid as well. You've got to realise how young they are. These are young football players that got the world at their feet. And you know what our press is like. Be careful. Look after him. Because we've done it before with others before him, And he's celebrating like a kid should. Well, he's a young man. I don't like to call him a kid. He's a young man. He's achieved great things. And why not go and celebrate? Why do we do it, Anne? Why do we do it?
I agree.
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.